What up, people? It's your boy Woody222 coming at you with another episode of Fig City the Basement. I know it's been a minute, had a lot of shit going on in my life, but we're gonna get into some shit today. We're gonna start the first half of this video off with my entire Valor collection. I got every figure I own, boxed, unboxed. We're gonna go through them, see what I like about it, see what I don't like about the line, what figures are my favorites so far, even though it's a newer line. And then in the second half of the video, we'll get into what I got picked up for G.I. Joe. Yeah, I'm mixing the two, but ride with me and we'll get through this. First off, I want to start off with one of my favorites, which is the Swarm Tracer. This figure is just amazing. The plastic, he nailed it all on this. I do have 4 of these. These do glow in the dark. To me, this figure is definitely up there for me in my Valaverse collection. But anyway, these do glow in the dark and they're amazing. The movement, the plastic, 3 different head sculpts. Moving right along, we got Garrison Cavalry. Just another great army builder. I love the color combo, the gray with the burgundy. My shit. Definitely different variations I got. I believe this is the figure I got the most of. I got 11 of these. I might have more exclusive Praetorians, but we'll see those in a minute. Garrison Cavalry, I mean, just a great troop builder. Definitely worth checking out in the Valor collection if you're trying to build. Then we got some of my favorite, which is the Elite Praetorians, which I picked up at Terrificon, I believe. I own 10 of these, and these are my second favorite bad guy on this line. Just the green and the black pops for me. Obviously today I'm wearing green and black today, so I love green and black. The blue really sets it off. The black and red ones are okay, but for me, I really love the green ones. The blast effects are dope. The yellow really is a different color, looking like bullet ricochets. So many different options, not as far as head sculpt or anything like that, but weapons wise, shield wise, just in the articulation is amazing on these things. They come with a lot of different weapons, a lot of different hands. I like that side thigh piece that holds the 3 clips. That's pretty dope. Definitely feeling the sword, laser, saber, or whatever you want to call it. I know it can't be a lightsaber. Copyright infringement. But yeah, these are definitely up there for me as far as troop builders on the side of the Praetorians. Green more so than the black. Here's another character that was just okay to me. A lot of people are souped on this guy, which rightfully so. He is a dope figure. The helmet is beautiful. The gun is okay. I like it. It's definitely not a bad weapon. I ain't complaining. Something about him, he's not one of my favorite, but he is a good bad guy, I'll tell you that. If you don't know who I'm talking about, his name is Bone Collector. This is the 100th. I don't have the older one. That's pretty pricey on the aftermarket right now. I'll go back one day and get it. Hopefully I can come across a good deal. Alright, here we're looking at the OG Pandora, I believe. This is the first one. I know this one cost me a little bit. It wasn't too bad. I got this one early when I got in the line about 6 months ago. So technically, yeah, I've only been in the Valaverse for about 6 months, so hold your judgment. I know this ain't Woody222 style, but just overall a dope figure. I'm always partial to the female figures of the line as long as they do them right, which they did. Here we got a OG Scarab. There's another nice shot of the Scarab. Definitely up there, like the colorway, a little bit with the gunmetal gray. Some Garrison Cavalry. What the hell's going on back here? Let's get in there and see what's going on. Here we got a custom kit bash I did. This is the first one I've ever done with Valor parts. I'm sending me some parts, so thank you in advance. But I believe this is a Keurig head. I'm not too sure. Just with hair, because he got the beard, but I can't tell with the glasses. Correct me in the comments. Put a Colonel Siege hand on him, smoking a cigar. Sergeant Slaughter legs. Random green vest I had. Came out alright. Not bad for my first one. Here we got the OG Kirik, just a dope figure. Very good bad guy. Definitely a great bad guy to pick off and head your lineup. Here we got the Swarm Horde Trooper. Pretty dope figure. It's just the glow-in-the-dark one, but it's red and black. I believe this was out first. Definitely up there for me. Love the colorway. Obviously some kind of swarm trooper. I just don't know the name. I'm not too versed on the Valerse stuff yet. Like I said, I just got into it about 6 months ago. Here we get a couple more of them exclusive Pandoras I haven't opened. I just put them up in the weeds for now. I like the head sculpt on this. I'm digging the haircut, tattoo on the back of the head. I'm digging the arms. Digging the wraps on the forearms. Those are pretty cool. The vest is dope. The bandana around the neck is dope. These ammo crates are from Top Fun Retro. Definitely feeling these new characters that I just added to the collection from ZoloCon. These are the Crimson Shadow Urban Troopers, I believe. Something like that. But the red and black combo is dope. Definitely feeling the helmet. The night vision again. It's reuse, but it's good reuse. I don't mind it because it's different colors. It goes with the attire. It goes with the whole thing he was going for with this figure. Definitely loving the smoke bombs and the smoke grenades on the side. Actually, I think one is regular grenades and then the cylinder soda can looking ones is smoke grenades. But so many different combos you can do. The white and the black head. Getting Firefly vibes from this dude in the face sculpt on the white Caucasian dude especially. But the legs are dope. The boots. I'm feeling the harnesses. The web gear. Just nailed this figure if you ask me. Can definitely go right along with my his team. I know certain people don't like to hear that, but this is my canon and I'm rolling with it. Definitely feeling the colorways, to say gripes, but a couple things I noticed on the bad guy side is reuse, but I don't mind that because there's really nothing but army builders out besides 3 or 4 actual characters. Yeah, Pandora, people say she's been overdone, but I don't think so because I'm feeling the white, I'm feeling the black, and I'm definitely feeling the OG figure, so can't go wrong there. Now let's get into the good guy side of the action force. There's a lot more of these guys, obviously, which I'm not mad at. You got to get them out of the way. Now we can concentrate on some evil villains. I'm all for evil villains. I'm a Cobra guy through and through. But let's get into the different builders he got on this side. As well as more individual characters, which I like. Hopefully a few of that new bad guy wave are individual characters. And then mix in a couple troop builders in there and we'll be happy. But yeah, the new wave 5 is dope. I don't have much of the first 2 waves. I think I got 4 or 5 figures. But let's get into it. Over here we got Sidewinder. Definitely one of my top 3 figures on the good guy side of things. Followed by Atlas. Not one of my faves, but the buck is dope. I'm just not feeling that head, but to each his own. I'm glad multiple people are feeling that head. No Diddy. That came out weird. But there we got Sergeant Slaughter. But I believe the Hasbro one was better. Sergeant Slaughter is definitely one of my least favorite in the line so far. But he's a kind of to each his own figure. Like, either you like him or you don't. I do like some variations of him, but most of them I don't. Just sorry. Alright, here we got the Green Republic Guard. Definitely feeling this figure. I don't have many accessories for that. But it was on the website when I first got into it, so I got it for the $20. Then we got a Kit Bash trigger on the Condor body, the mail-away Condor. Definitely a dope buck to reuse a couple times, as you'll see in the video. And we got Desert Republic Guard right there. And then my favorite figure of the whole line so far is this Desert Urban Commando, I want to say it is, but definitely a beautiful figure. I love the khaki and the olive green just go together. Then I want to say his name is Rollout. We got him there. He's a dope figure. Definitely always good to have a brother in the line. Then we got probably my second favorite figure, the Desert Steel Brigade, which is just a dope figure. I got 6 or 7 of them. Night Force Senshi there, clamped onto the Vanguard. Got another Sidewinder inside driving. There's my gray Vanguard. Definitely just a good vehicle. Can't wait for more vehicles to come out for Valaverse. I know he's coming out with that flying swarm vehicle, which is going to be dope. There's my third favorite figure, which is the Arctic Steel Brigade and the Arctic Infantry Trooper, but the Steel Brigade is really where it's at for me. I just love the head sculpt of them. There's the new Night, I don't know what they're called. They're new from Zolocon, Urban Commando type guys with the gray and black Condor right there. More Desert Steel Brigades. And then we got my fourth favorite figure, and where I'm going to stop as far as numbering figures, but the Recon Corps is just dope to me. So many different combos. Love the weapons kit that came with them. The one that came with them and the extra one you could buy. There's Trigger hiding off in the background over there. Condor with the screaming head. You can see back there in the background behind the Duarte tree, we got a Desert Vanguard, the tan joint with the mud on it, I believe. Kill Switch, definitely a great female figure in the line. Here we got Colonel Siege stepping out of the Vanguard, protected as usual. Here we got another Trigger figure I have just sitting in the back of the Vanguard, mounting that gun. Then over there we got the Pink Steel Brigade. I got 5 of them. Just different guns, very versatile. Definitely going out to support a good cause. And then behind them we got the brand new, all new Zolocon exclusive Steel Brigade with the vac metal helmet. Definitely feeling the loadout on this figure. Definitely loving that night vision goggles. I'm loving the backpack, although it doesn't really stay in too well. But I'm digging the vest. I got one there with the cauldrons off. Or pauldrons, whatever you call them things. I'll probably end up taking them all off, but I left them on for the video in case somebody hasn't seen them yet. But I don't really do pauldrons on any of my figures, really. I'll leave a couple of them on the army builders just to differentiate them. Definitely versatile. The posing is dope with these. My only downfall on this, like I said, would be the backpack. But it does stay in the vest. It just, some of them, I mean to say most of them, in my opinion, I got 12 of them. They don't, more than half don't stay in the backpack. They just hang in the vest. Which is fine because they balance and all that, but overall, it's a dope figure. I don't really have too many complaints about any of the figures in this line. A wide selection of female characters. There's a wide versatility of ethnicities. Definite army building potential. Different factions. He's got Desert, he's got Arctic, he's got Night, which I have none of, the Night Ops figs. I was able to upgrade my turret and get the tilt up and down one. So that was dope of him. Like I said, another overall good point about this line is the owner is not hard to get in touch with, and he will fix problems. And good luck getting Hasbro to even return a fucking phone call. Never mind, meet him at a con. Is the new Maritime Trooper, which is the Navy Trooper. Definitely a dope figure, loving the Cobra Blue. But there's no loadout for it yet. I'll assume one's coming one day. Alright, so overall, Valor, it's on its way up to me. It's no G.I. Joe classified yet, but it's young. Doesn't have an established brand like G.I. Joe had coming into this. Real quick, I'll just show the last few scraps I got of Valor that don't really fit in with this video, but they are Valaverse. Up with this guy. I believe this is a live autograph from This guy, Tony Roberts, whoever this is. I have one loose and I have one sealed, so I don't need to open this other one. And then just something weird and peculiar I picked up at a show early in the line. I figured it would bother me if I didn't have it going back trying to get it later. Because it does say 1 out of 100. I don't know how true that is, but they had me at that, so I wanted to be one of 100 people that owns this set. Plus it'll, like I said, it'll be a pain in the ass if I try to go get this in 5 years, I would assume. Since it's only 100. Wink, wink. But for that, I got the Steel Brigade. And I ended up getting all these autographed by Bobby. I got Sergeant Slaughter. I got Condor. I got Keurig. A Bone Collector. And I got a Swarm Trooper. I guess this was the first wave. 6 figures, so I only have the Keurig and the Sergeant Slaughter from the actual first wave. Get a OG Bone Collector, an OG Swarm Trooper, an OG Steel Brigade, and then an OG Condor I don't have. But I'll find them one day over time. I want to say I only need 4 or 5, maybe 6 figures from the first 2 waves. Everybody else I kind of got here on the table. And then something that just came in while I was filming this. I forgot I ordered this off eBay. I got this for $40. It's a female Steel Brigade, which I didn't have. Now I just need the male. This is from Wave 3, which I'm missing the 2 Steel Brigades from Wave 3. And I want to say the Night Ops people were in Wave 2. So I don't really have any of Wave 2. Wave 2, 1, and then 3 has the figures I need. 4 and beyond, I have everything, and I have multiples, so I'm good there. I just need to go back and then stay up on top of the collection, and I should be good. But overall, I give Valaverse a thumbs up, and I couldn't like it more, and I like the direction it's heading in. Like I said before, it's no Joe to me, but I just have a connection to Joe that is, like a lot of people, it's hard to top. Forgot 2 more figures that just kind of lost sight of, but I just got. My custom figure from Cran that I just got at ZoloCon. Sorry about that glare, but definitely a Kit Bash figure. I don't know when I'm going to open this, but I will. You got all cloth goods on there and shit, so this will come in a future video. And then shout out to homie Roll Keeper, man, who got me this figure. I was really not looking forward to getting this figure, but I got blessed, man, and I just mentioned one day that I didn't have this figure and I needed it, and Roll Keeper said, hey, I got you. So he sent me this Wasp Raider, which is one of the harder figures to find. It's a BotCon exclusive. I think it's their first exclusive. You can see it's Wave 1, figure 7, but definitely a dope figure, like bright colors. But yeah, this is my prized possession in this line so far. You know, I got the Vanguards, I got both colors, but this is the one so far that is going to stand out above and beyond. Alright, so let's get on to G.I. Joe. We'll start off with a couple Super 7 pickups for G.I. Joe that won't come out of the package, but they're going to look good in package. We got the Fatal Fluffy. I picked this up pre-order off BBTS. Just one. I wanted to get 2, but they're sold out, so maybe one day I'll find another one. And then Ramar. I picked this up. I'm only picking up the figures I like, and most of the figures I like aren't the good guys. Besides those 2, I have Serpentor, the Blue Bat, and Cobra Commander. So I got 5 of them so far. I don't know how many they came out with. 8. Most likely I'm passing on all the good guys because I just don't like them from the cartoon that much. When I was a cartoon kid, I was all Cobra. So I think that's what I'm going to do with my Super 7 Reaction Plus collecting. Just a couple pickups. I got these at ZoloCon for 30 a piece. But the Cobra Infantry, which I believe this makes 4 and 5 of these figs, or 3 and 4 actually. Yeah, 3 and 4, because I don't have many of these. These were a nightmare to get if you remember those days. But if they're starting to come down now, so if I see them for 30 and under, I'll definitely grab them. I do like the officers the best, but I don't mind these guys at all. So yeah, I picked them up, 30 bucks. Can't go wrong. Only thing I don't really like about these is the Nerf guns and the pegs on the gun that go into the backpack. One more Super 7 pickup. It's an ultimate. I got it for dirt cheap, so I couldn't resist it. I want to say under $20, maybe $20 off BBTS. It'll stay in package with the rest of them. These just look good to me in package. I wish some of those accessories all scaled with classified, but they don't, of course. But yeah, it'll look good sitting on a shelf collecting dust. Couple retro pickups, just a couple more troopers I found in the wild. So, you know, if I see these, I got to pick them up. I believe this brings me up to 27, maybe 28 of these blues, which I like these colors the best, but I prefer the officers with the loadout, but this ain't a bad loadout neither. So we'll add these to the army. Walmart had a sale that somebody texted me about, but it was a little bit too late, so all the good stuff was gone, but I did manage to pick up a couple troop builders off that. I want to say I got these for 18 bucks a piece. 3 more mole rats, which is, you know, QC disaster figure, but I've only had one problem with one of the arms being off in the package. Other than that, I've seen a lot of horror stories on these, and I've been lucky, so we'll see. Watch these 3 be fucking jacked up. But I'll add these to the army. I want to say this makes 22, maybe? Something like that. No, it's under 20. 15, 16, something like that. I'll put the number right there. I picked up off that Super Walmart sale was 3 more of these. Crimson Alley Vipers. Dope figure. Love the color. I think this brings me up to 16 of these. So not bad numbers. I'd like to get around 20 for everybody that I truly, truly like in the army building. 20 or above, I should say. One more Walmart figure I picked up. Thought it was a bootleg, but it's not. Mission Storm Shadow. Definitely a dope figure. I already had it. I got 3 of them. 2 sealed, 1 open, but this will be an extra one. Cheap pickup off Walmart. Big Ben. We don't need to really talk about this, but I saw you can do a kit bash with a Monster Force figure, so I bought it. It was under 20, so I just grabbed it. Definitely a dope figure. Got plenty of Big Ben, but I am going to use this for a kit bash. And then some random cheap figures. Mad Marauder's Barbecue. Got him dirt cheap. I don't know what I'm going to do with him yet, but he'll just get added to a stack of unopened figs. And you notice when I'm in the wild and I see these, I got to grab them for retail. It was at ZoloCon, so grabbed one Iron Grenadier bat. I want to say that brings me up to 77 of them. Grab one more Iron Grenadier Trooper. Want to say this is 105 for me. Yeah, I'm probably done for now, but if I see them, I'm grabbing them. And like I said, $24.99, I can't go wrong. Now, this was a cheap eBay pickup that I just saw. I was buy it now. Like I said in other videos, people are on there desperate sometimes, and I found this for 36 bucks. Sealed ripcord. HasLab. 143, so I just grabbed it. Can never have too many of these. Seen this out in the wild? No, this wasn't in the wild. This was at ZoloCon as well. Saw Viper, grabbed one more. I want to say this brings me up to 17 of them. So he'll go to the army with the sad Saw Viper. And then this is a BBTS purchase. I know because I bought it substandard grade smash box and I got it for $2 off. So another Xandar. Definitely one of the top figures of the year so far. I believe it came out this year. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm Zoot as usual. But yeah, definitely in the lead for a figure of the year in G.I. Joe Classified. We'll have to see what we saw what most of they're coming out with, but we'll see in-hand products what we got if anybody's fucking with this dude this year. And then I had to go back to the well for more. I ended up buying 20 more Cobra officers off BBTS for the $17.50 a piece. Just one of my favorite figs. And I couldn't resist. Hopefully I can go back one more time, cop another 20. And that'll put me at like 100. One of my favorite army builders, Cobra Officer. Love the loadout. Yeah, the box is plain, but these come right out of the box. Just a dope loadout, and then I mix them all up with gridiron weapons, Top Fun Retro, Arsenal of Pew Pews. They got all different kinds in my army, and we'll do a video showcasing that a little bit later this year. But yeah, 20 more of them, souped, couldn't be happier, and then just waiting for that dial tone to hit, and then I'll be good, man. I got a dial tone, but come on, Hasbro, everybody but dial tone. We'll end this video on a good note. I ended up paying up for this through Canada, but it was only $3 more, so I'm not mad at it. Heavy duty, in hand, dope figure. This whole gun thing is alright, but I can't wait to get more of them so I can have them without that and probably gridiron them up. But he comes with multiple head sculpts. Does got a couple knives. The blast effects really stay in there, so that's good. The 2 Gatling guns on the side with the bullet band. Definitely mad detail in this backpack, so great decal on the hat. Alright, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of The Basement. Sorry for the break. I got more ideas brewing inside the head, so I'll see you next time. Yo, Joe, or something to that effect. Peace.